Before we begin today's video, I'd like to encourage all of you Dayz server owners to come join my Discord if you really want to take your server to the next level. You'll find everything from the basic XML guides to definitions, some really good JSON builds, proxy builds, along with advanced XML. The link to join my Discord will be on all of my YouTube videos. See you guys there. Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at the player spawn points file. If you're trying to adjust the spawn points on your server and you're having issues, hopefully this video takes care of that for you. To get started, we're going to go into the file browser. Once you're in the file browser of your Nitrado server, go to Dayz PS missions. If you're on Xbox, it'll say Dayz XP missions, but the files are the same for both consoles. Next is going to be Dayz Offline Chernoris Plus. If you're Livonia, it'll say Enoch, but then again the method for both is the same. CFG player spawn points file is what we're going to be looking at today. Once you're in the file, go ahead and Control A, highlight the entire file. In the tools section of my Discord, there's going to be a link to a XML validator. This being an XML file, we're going to be using the XML validator. If it was JSON, we would have used the JSON validator. So when you open the XML validator, go ahead and drop the CFG player spawn points file here. Once you're in this file, you're going to see three different sets of coordinates. Now, the last one, which says travel, you're going to want to go ahead and delete that completely from one end to another. Just leave it blank. Now, if you don't leave it blank, that doesn't matter. Also, you can just leave the coordinates as is, but it's just not going to do anything for your server, as this isn't for community servers. This is for official. Also, there's the second set, which is called hop. That's when you're hopping servers on official. You're not going to need this on your community server. You're only going to need these, which is fresh. Now, these are divided into groups, and each group has a lifetime. And meaning within that lifetime, you're only going to get these coordinates once. And this lifetime is in minutes. So in a total of 4 minutes, you can only get West Cherno once. But there isn't a certain order. So that doesn't mean you'll get West Cherno, then East Cherno. No, it's going to be random what group it picks. But the lifetime, meaning you will not be constantly spawning in West Cherno. So this actually helps. Now, if you'd like to keep the group system the same, but you don't like the coordinates, you'd like to edit them to your liking. For instance, the West Cherno, we're going to go ahead and change that to Northwest Airfield. Then the East Cherno, for instance, we want Tissy. Then the West Electro, for example, let's just say Vybor. And you don't need the others, then just go ahead and highlight them and delete them. Okay? Now, the great thing about editing these files on the validator is, in case you make a mistake, it stops you right away, and then you can just Control Z, undo whatever it is that you did last. Now we have 3 sets of coordinates. So we did change the names, however the coordinates are still the same. So we're going to want to change those also. Now the way to obtain these is go to the iSurvive. For the very first spawn point, we said Northwest Airfield. So we're just going to pick this spot right here. once you're happy with where your cursor is for the spawn point, Control C to copy the coordinates, and then just replace the left set of numbers being the x, the right set of numbers being z. Just replace those and delete the extra entry you had just made for the copy-paste purposes. Now this is Tissy. So say MB Tissy. Make sure you choose locations that are away from zombies or structures in general, because those tend to cause issues with player spawn points. That's for the Tissy. And then the last one we had said Vibor. Again, Control Copy. Okay, so we divided these into 3 different groups. What this means is no one is going to get Northwest Airfield twice within 4 minutes. It's going to be evenly balanced across these 3 spawn points, okay? But if you just want to save yourself the time and just, for instance, have 1 spawn point or 2 spawn points, and you really don't care about making it into groups or having to delete whatever, then go into the player spawn points section on my Discord. There's a channel called Player Spawn Points, if I can just find it. Where is it? Should be in the basic XML, yes, Player Spawn Points. I've provided an example here for just 1 spawn point. Now you could add more spawn points to it and just do whatever, it's fine. But this is a working example for 1 spawn point. If you wanted to add more, just go ahead, copy the entry and keep pasting, and then obtaining the coordinates from iSurvive. I hope this video helps resolve your player spawn points issue. Be very careful when you're editing this file, because if you make any mistake here, you're going to end up spawning in the middle of the ocean with absolutely no way to suicide. It's not fun. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe for more Dayz related content. And please let me know in the comment section below what you'd like to see more of on my channel.